True. I didn't see. Yes. Getting it back, I ain't gonna do it. Yep. I ain't pushing it. What? I think. What?
Hey, welcome to Friday Night Football out here in Centerton at West High School for your 7A West matchup between Rogers High School and the West Wolverines. This is going to be the 9th meeting between these two teams. Bentonville West holds the record of 7-1 over the Mounties. Last year's loss was a tough one at home for the Mounties. Captains are going out to the field now. And we're getting ready for the coin toss. Joining me tonight in the booth is Coach Brandon Boatwright. Coach Boat, good to have you in the booth tonight. Your thoughts going in tonight?
Yes, sir. No, it's always a fun matchup coming over here playing Coach Pratt and his guys at West. You know, the last 2 years have been pretty close battles. Really, the last 3 years, we were fortunate to win the one 3 years ago, and then the last two just came down to the wire near the very end, last couple minutes of the game. So it's going to be another tight one for sure. You know, you look at West's record; they're 0-5, but every game they're in it. They took Muskogee up on Muskogee 14-0. Played Fayetteville, somewhat tough, and then last week they were up at half against Springdale. And so you know they're a good team. You know Coach Pratt's going to have them ready, but you also know Coach Harb and Coach Williams are going to have our guys ready tonight. So ready for another 7A battle.
There's the coin toss. The captains tonight are Cam Cunningham, Alan Perez, Nestor Gonzalez, and Aiden Libbert. Yeah, the 0-5 record for West is unusual. They're a very talented team. They also played 3 past state champions, so that's they played a very tough non-conference schedule. So sometimes you can just throw that out.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like West did win the toss, and they're going to defer. So the Mounties will take the ball first on offense. Chad Harbison leads the Mounties out tonight. Chad Harbison in his 4th season. 29-11 overall. The last 3 seasons, he's had 9 wins, and 8 wins. The Mounties are 1-1 in conference. Looking to improve on that tonight on a really tough, heartbreaking loss last week against Fayetteville at home, and one of the best teams in the state.
Yeah.
And the Mounties had the Fayetteville Bulldogs really most of the night. Coach, you were there. It's oh boy, that's a tough loss.
Yeah, and this is where a tough loss like that, the best thing that you can do is turn right around and go get the bad taste out of your mouth. That's one that I'm sure the coaches and even the kids have talked about all week. Man, we should have won. Man, we should have won. If we made this play here, this play there, we would have won this game. And really, now you just want to go out and all that bitterness that you've had over the last 6 days, all that just that bad taste in your mouth that you've had, what a way to do it, and just go out here tonight and start fast and really flex your muscle and show, hey, we're a better team than you, and we're gonna be out here to prove it tonight.
Yeah, Rogers had 11 possessions, and here is the 7A Standings right now, West and Springdale and Bentonville all 2-0, and you can see who's up next there. Rogers Worth 1-1 with a 3-2 record. So you can see, I mean, we're right in the middle of this mix here.
Yeah.
Just out, just missed beating Bentonville, but a couple of very big games tonight. Even though Bentonville West is down there at 0-2, they're still very much in the mix as we're so early in the conference markup right here.
Yeah, one that I'm really going to, and hopefully we're going to be able to keep tabs on while we bring this game to you guys live tonight, is the Springdale and the Harbor game. That's always, anytime you get a crosstown rival game like that, that's a big matchup down there for them. And you really want to see, hey, is Springdale, can Springdale keep it going? Because they're kind of the Cinderella team. Nobody really thought that they were going to have much, and here they sit on top of the standings with Fayetteville.
And here come your Mounties as we get ready for kickoff. It's a beautiful night out here in Centerton. The sun just went down. A little lucky that we played them late in the season when that sun is setting a little earlier in the evening. Temperature is about 74 degrees. The wind is about 6 miles an hour heading from our left to right, from south to north. I'm not sure if it'll affect the game too much, but I'm sure it'll have a little bit of effect on the game.
Yeah, this is one of the things I was telling you in the pregame. Man, I've been to this stadium 7-8 times. In ninth grade games, JV games, high school games, every game you can think of, and this stadium just has this weird wind. It's always windy. I don't know if it's the way that they, built the stadium, where they built the stadium, whatever it is. That 6 to 12 mile an hour gust is going to go pretty much the whole night.
It looks like, and we're so far out here, in the country. I don't want to say anything, but we're out in Centerton is a little bit farther out than Rogers, a little more buildings to help block the wind, But this Bentonville West team, they've got a dynamic offense. They like to use the screen game a lot. They got a mobile quarterback this year, and Trey Thompson. He's doing a really fine job. They love the tunnel screens. They love the slip screens. They love the hit screen. So keep an eye on that, because Coach Williams, our defensive coordinator, Dale Williams, he's a very aggressive coach, and he likes to blitz. And we got to be, we'll see how that affects how we attack their screen game.
Yeah, for sure. They're, I think we talked about it a couple weeks ago that they were, when we were blitzing Northside, it's like, hey, why don't people run screens on us? You're going to see a lot of screens tonight at home, folks. One of the things that we talk about is these keys to the games you guys can see for offense. Anytime we get in the red zone, got to score touchdowns. In a game like this, you can't settle for 3 points. You got to get all 6. And then you got to take care of the ball. And you would agree, Coach, all year long this offense hasn't been stopped. They have shot themselves in the foot with either false starts or a hold, or they've turned the ball over. And I guarantee you, Coach Harb, Coach Bray, Coach Brill have really put a good game plan together offensively to go after this West defense. And then on the other side of the ball, you already talked about it. Running back's really good. Harris Vinson's a senior. Number 23 is also really good. Got to be able to contain him in the explosive plays. And then one of the things to watch, Brian Pratt is really good at drawing the defensive line off sides. Got to do a good job of holding your water. Don't jump. You know that they're going to hard count you even multiple times, and you just got to be able to be onside.
And here we go with the opening kick, and it's deep, and it's going to go into the end zone, and Cam lets it go over his head. The Mounties were expecting some sort of onside kick there, and travels into the end zone as the Mounties take over on the 20-yard line. And here's our starting offense, and Henry Frazier tackle, Aiden Libbert, Alan Perez, Caden Larimore, Keyston Walker on the line. We also have wide receivers Cooper Daniel, Drayson Vogt, Braxton Lindsay, Aiden Eikenberry, and at running back Kevin Monroy, Jack Harrell, and at quarterback number 1, Jeff Regan. Let's see if the Mounties can do what they did last week and start the opening drive with a score. Looks like they're going to come with an empty set once again. Braxton in motion. Quick hitch over to Braxton. Does catch it. Spins out to the outside over to the numbers. A nice gain on first down.
Yeah, you really start to see Coach Harb, Coach Brill really put that quick passing game into the system. It worked a lot last week, worked a lot against Northside, and they start off tonight with another quick pass to Lindsay.
Yeah, nice start. A good gain of about 6. That's Cam Cunningham. They give it to him to the outside. Cam has some speed, gets around the corner. Good blocking on the outside. Cam still on his feet, all the way to the 50-yard line. Terrific run by Cam Cunningham. Some really good blocking. He got the edge and some good blocking by Aiden Eichenberry out there for we can get him another 10 yards.
Yeah, great block by Ike. And I think it was Drayson Voke also over there. Sealed the edge for him. And good run by the senior.
Empty set again. Looks like Braxton Holland back there in that slot. Jeff is going to be design run. He cuts to the outside. Drag him down. Oh.
So one of the things to watch out for, that was a good play call, but one of the things to watch for, Wes has struggled all year defensively with missed tackles. You watched it last week we were watching it. Springdale broke a lot of long runs on them. Fayetteville broke a lot of long runs, and it's from missed tackles. See if Jeff can't make a few guys miss tonight on those design quarterback runs.
It's good to see Jack Harrell back there in the backfield with Jeff. Jack took a big shot last week, and tough kid. Jeff back to pass. They're coming at him. Steps up. Oh. Where's the flag? I guess it's not pass interference. And my goodness. Sorry, folks. I just thought saw a flag come out, but I guess I didn't. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. In comes Parker Nix in for Jack Harrell. Big play right now for the Mounties. Keep the ahead of the chains, stay in possession.
Yep, they're going to isolate Braxton up against into the boundary. He's one-on-one. Look for Jeff to go his way right here. There's no help over the top.
He's looking that way. Braxton on the slant. He has it. He's got some room to run too. Nice possession received. Looks like a gain of about 15 yards and another 1st down for the Mounties.
I know I'm not a defensive guy anymore, but you can't line up one-on-one on Braxton Lindsay and not expect Jeff Regan to throw that ball out there. Come on, man. Easy pitch and catch. Been doing that since 8th grade.
That's right. Empty set once again. So Xander Burke, I believe, is in there in the slot.
Yep.
Trips to the near side. Looks like a designed run again. Jeff finds a crease, steps to the outside.
There he
goes. He has the edge. Looks like he stops, goes in the end zone, makes a man miss at the goal line. Jeff Regan with a nice burst around the edge. Set up well by some blocking on the outside. And look at the blocking by Keyston Walker and Xander Burke. Look at Xander lead him.
Good block by Ike. Good block by Burt.
And
Walker.
Cooper Daniel on the other side, too, the number 6. Yeah, good job by Cooper. Mounties are up 6-0, pending the extra point. A.J. Francisco to hold. Benson Ashley set to kick. Hold is good. And kick is good. The Mounties up 7-0 with 9:53 left to go in the first quarter. And that's how you keep a good drive alive in that 3rd down possession reception by Braxton Lindsay, Coach.
Yeah, you can't isolate Brax like that. And then we talked about it pregame too. Wes has struggled to stop the run, and you get in that empty set with first it was Braxton Holland, then they get out there with Xander Burke, and Burke does a really good job. Him, Walker, and Cooper do a really good job on getting hat on a hat. And, Jeff just does what Jeff does. He gets around the edge, and he's the only player I've ever seen who stops 2 yards or 1 yard away from the goal line to let the guy run across, and then he's going to step in. So good move by one there.
Yeah, he's just got some good vision. He reads his blocks very well out there in space, and he knows how to set them up too. There's an art to that, and he sets it up very well, and then uses his blockers as well. Very efficient drive. Set up, one long run by Cam Cunningham. Connection there to Braxton Lindsay, and a good long run by Jeff. Benson Ashley set to kick. He is going into the wind a little bit, but he does have a big leg. He's kicked many balls into the end zone. This ball looks... It does go into the end zone.
Doesn't matter if it's a yard in or 10 yards in. We'll take it. Good kick by 12.
As West takes the field, their quarterback Trey Thompson Jr., 1,400 yards passing this season with 16 TDs. He's had a lot of success. His wide receiver that he's going to be looking for is number 0, Q Thompson, 7 TDs on the year for him. And also Harris Vinson. Harris Vincent goes both ways. Number 23, he has 5 TDs and 330 yards catching. So going to have to watch out for those guys.
Yeah, you're going to have to limit Vincent and just some of these big plays that West is going to put up.
Yeah, looking for Thompson, Q Thompson. Trey Thompson looking for Q Thompson there on the outside, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. Go ahead.
So here's the starting lineups we got for the defense tonight. Starting up front, you got the senior Nesto Gonzalez to go along with Herson Cruz and Hunter Dickey. And then your outside backers are Marcus Mounts and Jackson Ruth. And then paired up on the inside with Cohen Chambers, who's filling in, or Chalmers, filling in for Corbin Norris, and then also Troy Chandler. And then the 2 corners, Cam Cunningham, LaShawn Gaucher, and Christian Flores, and Zeke Parsons rounded out at the safety positions.
Bring a man in motion. Looks like they're going to get it to Nash. Number 7, he does have some speed, and he breaks it out to the outside. Does take it down after a 25-yard gain, and there is a flag on the field. I'm not sure if it's going to be horse collar or a holding, because it was up here, I think, before Christian Flores got to him.
He also hurdled an offensive lineman. Technically, in Arkansas, that's illegal.
It's like a face mask. Now, folks, we're on the opposite press box, so you can see that we won't be facing the white hat, as he calls the plays or the penalties. So, but we are a little closer to the field, and I think for viewing, it's really good. That's a big first down. In addition to it, a penalty. So West is going to take over the 49-yard line of Rogers. Back there with Trey Thompson is Braden Nash, number 7. Looks like a pass here, looking left. Flushed out to the left side. He turns around, and we've got a whole host of Mounties to get him. There was about 6 guys there, taken down by Jackson Ruth, but there were so many guys that were fighting for that. Hunter Dickey was there, along with Nesto Gonzalez.
Yeah, he turned around and saw big old number 7, Nesto Gonzalez, running at him. He said, yeah, no, I'm going to go down on this one.
Look at that's Herson Cruz chasing him, and then Nesto was right there as well.
Yeah. And so his helmet popped off, so they're actually going to have to bring the backup in on this play.
They certainly did. That's number 18, Jacob Polk.
And so Polk's going to have to at least run one play here for the West offense.
You think he's going to hand it off maybe?
You would think.
It's 2nd and 20. They do. They give it to Nash up the middle. Nice by Nesto Gonzalez. Meets him in the backfield. Maybe a gain of half a yard. 3rd and very long.
Yeah, they try to run their split zone. For you folks at home, they all zone stepped one way, brought the H-back back across the kick out the backside in, and nobody blocked Nesto Gonzalez. Good play by the senior there.
Huge sack. Troy Chandler leads the team, or actually Braxton Lindsay leads the team in sacks with 6.5 sacks this season. The Mounties have 27, now 28 sacks on the season.
That's impressive.
Versus 4 sacks against the Mounties.
So watch for a hard count here and watch for a screen. See what Coach Williams has dialed up.
Back to passes. Thompson looks over the middle. He has his man. That's Q Thompson. It's a big gain. I don't think it's quite the first down, or is it?
Doesn't look like it. He looks to be a yard or 2 short.
It is 4th down. Maybe 2 yards short. They gained a big portion of it. Gain of 17 yards. Can bring it 4th down and 2.
Watch for a hard count here, and then watch for them to give this jet motion to Vincent 23 to go across formation.
They should switch out of it.
Yep. Try to draw you off.
And they're going to. Looks like the quarterback keep. There is a flag on the play.
They're either going to say Cam's offsides or the receiver was offsides.
Yeah, the flag happened right at the snap of the ball.
Yeah. Both Cam and the receiver down here closest to our viewpoint, they were
really close.
Face mask to face mask.
This will be a big play here. If it's on West, it's going to,
illegal shift.
Illegal shift. So that's going to make it now 4th and 8 or a long 7. That's a much different play call here, Coach.
Yeah, for sure. And they're going to
bring Braxton back in.
Yep.
And they're going to bring Zion Brown back in. Make sure we got 11 on the field, right? With all the shifting we've got going on.
They do have 11.
Yeah, Zion Brown out there to the far side.
So now Wes also doesn't typically punt.
They do a quick punt. They can quick punt.
Yeah.
No, there's a, they call it, looks like they call a timeout.
Right before delay a game. There's fixing to be a delay game.
Okay.
And so Pratt had to call timeout.
There is a timeout on the field. This is a big moment in the ball game. If Mounties hold here and break serve, the way they moved on the first series, you would think they'd have some more success as well.
Yeah.
As soon as they get the ball back.
Yeah. And that's one of those things, Wes isn't going to line up and just punt your traditional way. They typically try to do a quick kick, so they'll try to hard count you, and then you'll see the quarterback move back a couple yards.
I do. Hey, Monday night I was there. I think you were there too. The freshman football team is doing so good this year. They beat Bentonville 21-20, snapping a 5-year undefeated streak by Bentonville High School.
Yep.
They came home and to our place. We beat them 21-20. Late heroics. Congratulations to Coach Bray and the freshman football team for a fantastic ball game. It was just so great to be a part of.
Yeah. Big time win for the program. Big time win.
There it is, 4th and 7. Ball on the Mountie 46-yard line. Big play in this ball game. Trey Thompson is back. Going to keep it. Gives it out to Vincent. He drops the ball. Mounties going to take over on downs at their own 46-yard line, and they hold the West Wolverines on their first possession.
Braxton didn't make the play there, but and I don't know if we have replay for it, but Braxton gets so high, he elevates so high that the quarterback Thompson has to basically drop that ball out of the sky, and it throws the timing off. Vincent unable to catch it. Mounties get out on a 4th down stop.
No doubt. He just disrupted that play altogether. He may not have made the tackle or anything like that, but he made the play. Mounties back on offense. They're going to put Harrell in motion, Jack Harrell. Swinging ahead to Braxton, little hitch pass. He cuts across the middle. He's got some room there. What a big move. Oh, and they're driving him forward all the way for a first down. That big size of Braxton and the offensive line helping him escort him toward the first down. Quick hitch. He catches it at the line of scrimmage and gets another 10 yards after that. Twins to the near side. Cooper to the far side. Cooper Daniel to the far side. Eikenberry, Vogt to the near side. Jack Harrell to the left of Jeff. And give it to Jack. Makes a cut. Stays low. Gathers his feet. Gain of about 3. Good to see him back this week. Remember that hit he had last week?
When we saw that hit live last week, But good to have him back. Ended up being more of a rib injury than a head injury.
I'm
glad to see him back out there.
It's like an empty set.
And Braxton Holland came in.
Yeah, throwing to Braxton again. Lindsey trying to make a move, knocks the guy down. Does get tackled from behind, but not before another Mountie first down.
And that was a good play design. We watched all last week. Braxton Holland came into the game. Really, it was just for Jeff to run the football. And even tonight, when Braxton and Xander Burke came in, and even on the touchdown run, they were in that empty set. And so it looked like they were going to run it again with Jeff. And he pulls up, hits Braxton on the hitch, gets another first down. Good play design right there.
2-by-2 set. Xander Burke on the left side. Looks like Jeff is going to hit. Drayson Vogt catches a fingertip catch. Is going to get on the end zone. Touchdown, Mounties. A 22-yard pass. Fingertip catch by Drayson Vogt, and he slips through the middle of the zone and makes a touchdown. Mounties go up 13-0.
Yeah, big time play. Watch the replay right here. Again, in that empty set, steps up, boom. Sees the linebacker trigger. As soon as he saw that linebacker trigger, Jeff knew, I'm going to throw right behind him. We call that the replacer.
That's right.
He's replacing the backer, and he replaced him all the way into the end zone.
Well, Jeff was such a threat to run, too. He takes those 2 steps, and the linebacker has to honor it.
Yeah. So once he steps up, he knows, hey, I'm throwing it right past him. And good. Again, another good play design. Very well executed play. Mounties up 14-0.
Yeah, another big drive. Really set up by the defense, who's been playing fantastic all season. And Mounties on a short field on their own 46-yard line. 46-yard drive. 4 plays and a 22-yard touchdown pass to Drayson Volk.
Yeah, and what it allows you to do, too, is now you got the confidence. And not only that, you also see the rhythm. And one of the things that you always talk about, offensive play callers, Coach Brill, Coach Harbison, Coach Bray, once they find a rhythm and they understand what rhythm they're in and what the defense is doing, man, they start dissecting you left and right. And you really started to see that there on the drive, started doing a few wrinkles. And so I think they're full of answers right now.
That's Drayson Volk's 5th touchdown of the season. Hey, here's the Booster Club. You all pause your screen. If you have a son or daughter that's in sports, any sport, whether it's Elmwood, Kirksey, track, soccer, you are a part of the Booster Club. The Booster Club does support that. It's $25 to join. Please join. It helps, with every single sport there is. So please join the Booster Club. Go back, scan that QR code, and join the club. Ball's in the end zone again.
Always helps to have a kicker that you know is just always going to put it in there.
Yeah, Benson Ashley, he's super with that. Here comes the second possession for the Wolverines. Started on the 20-yard line. Campbell Madsen out there, the lineman. Oh, ball's tipped. Oh, knocked down. Now they were behind the line of scrimmage, so therefore there is not any pass interference there. You can maul them if you wanted to.
Yeah. Cam Cunningham read that like a book.
Yeah, those hitch screens. They love that hitch screen. They loved running it. And Cam, you're right, was all over it.
You're hoping Jackson Ruth was going to be able to pick that off.
It was close, wasn't it?
Man, that was.
And he would have walked into the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
They're at 2nd and 10. Rolling to his left. Looking downfield, can't find it. He throws it out of bounds. Oh, did he catch that in bounds?
He sure caught it.
My goodness.
And that's also something you don't really see every day. Typically, right-handed quarterback, you're going to want to roll him to his right to allow him to throw. It's an easier throw as opposed to trying to throw it across his body. And he looked like he just thrown that ball out to the sideline.
I thought it was thrown out of bounds, but Asher Swoboda came down with it for a 9-yard reception, giving them a manageable 3rd and 1. Braden Nash in the backfield with Trey Thompson. Looking over to the sideline to check the play. Looks like they're changing it. They're down to 2 to 1 second. They're going to run out of time.
Another timeout.
They call a timeout. That's 2 timeouts in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So the Mounties, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns, 5:21 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, so this has been Wes's MO ever since Brian Pratt took over, coming over from Oklahoma. His offense is we're going to hold on to the ball, and we're going to hold you on the line of scrimmage. And so they're going to line up fast and act like they're going to go up-tempo. And majority of the time they're not. Really what they're trying to do is they're trying to see what you're doing defensively. Mm-hmm. And so once they see it, they're either going to call the play or run the play that they've called, or they're going to check to the sideline. Right there they lined up too slow, try to check it at the very end. And now they've wasted 2 timeouts in under 7 minutes.
Looks like they're going to come out with trips to the near side. Swoboda and Vincent to the near numbers.
Thompson in the slot.
Thompson in the slot. Trey Thompson back there with Nash. Looking right, going on the quick slant here to Vincent. Hard hit by Marcus Mounts, but he does hang on to the ball. First down for West on the slant. That's a tough to defend there. That big number 23, Harris Vincent. I know last year he was a commit to Arkansas Tech, but I think he's going to a military academy. I don't know if it's Air Force or Army. I'm not sure, but I could be wrong. Looks like a bunch set here. They're going to give it to the little pitch up to the side here. That's a Q Thompson. A little bit of running room. Flag is down.
Yep, they're going to bring that back for a hold.
Yeah, that's out to the side here.
When they get in that bunch set, they really like to run that little quick pitch either to Thompson going right or they'll run it with Vincent going back to the left.
Yeah, you can see how talented Quentin Thompson is at number 0. He's had a really good season so far. 7 TDs.
Yeah, and you're kind of shocked that they ran that into the boundary. Typically when you're trying to run an outside play, the grass is your friend, and they kind of...
I see that from Coach Pratt sometimes. They'll do a little tunnel screen to the boundary just because they'll line everybody else to the opposite side, and they feel like sometimes they have numbers over here.
Yeah. And it was a good play, but lucky for us, hold brings them back.
Yeah, it's going to be 1st and 10 all over again. Ball on the 35-yard line. Vincent and Thompson here to the near numbers. Trey's looking this way. Now they do the stop and go. He can't get the guy. He's rolling out to his left. He's got some room to run. He does get out to the Mountie. Yeah, LeSean Gaucher does get to the 44-yard line of the Mounties. Was able to break contain on the left side. They were doing the stop and go here, Coach. Did you see what he was looking for?
Yeah, he saw Q slip. That's just he just slips the block on Cam because he knew he probably couldn't block him after the last time he tried. And so he slipped. Zeke Parsons did a great job. Eye discipline was over the top, and the pressure got to him, flushed him out to the left.
Trey's going to give it to Nash. He's going to try the left side here. Does run him out of bounds. Christian Flores knocks him out of bounds. But not after he gains a good 6 yards. Well, the Mounties had a good rush on there, and Trey Thompson showing his speed and his athletic ability to slip out to the backside and gain of about 20.
So see, this is what we mean by they're going to line up, and they're just basically going to snap it here under 10 seconds.
They do snap it. They give it to Nash. He's going to try the right side. Strung out here to the right, and Zeke Parsons is there to clean him up. Looks like we're bringing in Gerardo Guzman.
Kyrie Bonneville
coming off, yeah. Nestor Gonzalez comes back on. Campbell Madsen comes on. Hunter Dickey comes out. Coach Williams likes to keep those down linemen fresh.
Yep.
That was 6 plays in a row. Trips to the far side. They move him in motion. Here on the slip screen again. That's Swoboda, 35.
Yeah, so that was just good old-fashioned. They try to run a little tunnel screen, show pass, let the lineman run upfield. That left tackle, left guard, get out there. They try to get Swoboda out underneath him and pitch and catch for a first down.
And we mentioned it in the pregame. That is their game. They are almost a screen first team.
Yeah, they'll screen out of the backfield. They'll screen to number 1. The number 1 receiver, number 2 receiver, it doesn't matter. They're going to screen to pretty much anybody.
First down and 10 on the Mountie 22-yard line. Q looking right. Throws deep into the corner. Cam Cunningham is there. Ball is out of bounds. Even if he caught it, it would have been out of bounds.
That was a good defensive coverage there by Zeke Parsons and Cam. Both the receivers, they crossed, and whenever they cross like that, it gets confusing, and you can get in a tight situation if you're not on the same communication level. And they switched it really well and did a good job, covered all over it.
So he's going to keep it this time. Oh, he's caught in the backfield. Who was that first one? Was that Braxton back there? It was Braxton Lindsay.
Yeah. Braxton cleaned up by Flores.
Yes. Trey kept it. He did, and then cleaned up by Flores there, but Braxton was the first one on the play.
Yeah. Christian Flores, we've said it. I know Hook said it. Shout out to Coach Hookfin. I know he's not here tonight. And that was a good play by Flores. He plays like a linebacker, and you saw him shoot from his safety position to help Braxton clean that one up.
3rd and 11 from the Mounties 23-yard line. Looking left, going deep. Ball is, the receiver broke off and he went deep. It's going to bring up 4th down and 11. It does look like it's almost too far for a field goal try. So I bet they just keep the offense on the field to try to get that 1st down. Thompson was looking for the receiver on the left, and the receiver read something different.
Hey, and that was impressive too. That wasn't LaShawn. That's Zion Brown over there playing corner. They look like they've got LaShawn playing more of a nickel right here. He's in the slot, so Zion Brown's over there playing into the boundary. Has been safety, been outside backer, really showing his athleticism and versatility tonight, being able to cover arguably their best receiver on that pass
4th
play.
down, big play in the ball game. Back to pass,
Screen.
Looking right, comes across, and he do get it to Harris Vincent once again. That number 23 catches the ball all the time. It's a good throw and good catch. He on a deep
clear out. They sent number 2 and number 3 vertical and just ran him right underneath. Cleared everybody out, had him wide open space.
1st and goal for the Wolverines. Ball on the 5-yard line. That's a big conversion for the Wolverines. If they didn't get that, it would have been tough on them, but here they are. They do shift to the heavy on the near side. Q's going to keep it. Trey's going to keep it himself. Oh, that was a Troy.
Troy.
Yeah, Troy, who can run sideline to sideline. Troy Chandler, 5'8", 205, but is very, very fast and low to the ground, and he brings his all 205 every single tackle.
Yeah, that 5'8", 205. That doesn't do him a whole lot of respect because that man packs a punch anytime he's going to tackle you. That's a good play there by Troy Chandler.
41 seconds left to go in the 1st quarter. This is what the Wolverines did against Springdale, too. They held the ball for almost the first 8 minutes on their first drive. Thompson back there with Nash. Looks like he's going to try to hit a pop pass, and it's picked off. Intercepted by LeSean Gaucher. He's got the sideline here. It looks like he's got some room to run, and he takes it out of the end zone all the way to, and a couple of multiple flags come out. LeSean Gaucher is going to return it all the way to about the 15-yard line. What a play by the sophomore, number 19. I'm so happy for him. And what a defensive stand by the Mounties, able to stop the Wolverines from getting into the end zone.
That's a great play by LaShawn. Probably would have set it down in the end zone, but hey, we'll take it. Good job. This is a great read. You know, they line everybody all bunched up, do a few token fakes here and there. LaShawn just reads it perfect eye discipline, and tries to get down on the sideline. Also, why would you ever late hit somebody on the opposing side? Like, you're just asking to get in a whole lot of trouble. So now after the 15-yard penalty tacks on, Mounties are going to have good field position here.
Let's see where they move the ball to.
That's where they're going to say
he stepped out of bounds there at 18-yard line. Yeah. I kind of like him returning it out of there. You know, he catches the crease and he's gone. But with the penalty, the Mounties are going to take over. And here's the QR code right now for the roster. If you want to know the roster of the guys, snap that QR code. It'll give you the roster. It'll be on your phone, and just save that. So if there's a favorite player, or if I haven't announced a player right now, you'll get to know the roster for the Mounties. Here the Mounties take over on the 33-yard line. Looks like a design run for Jeff. Takes it up the middle. He's kind of poking his way through the right side there. Didn't look like much of a gain, but then you look where they move the chains, and it's
5 yards, 4 yards.
Yeah, 4 or 5 yards.
So Braxton Holland coming back in for Xander Burt.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter with the Mounties up 14-0, scoring on both of their possessions and stopping the Wolverines on both of their possessions. The Mounties will take over starting the second quarter with the ball on the 34-yard line. We'll be right back after this. $14.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roof.
Welcome back to Centerton and West High School. Now he's second down. They give it to Cam Cunningham. With all that speed, he finds a crease. First down, Mounties. Nice 7-yard gain for number 4. Love to see him in the backfield again. It's been a long time since I've seen him back in his Elmwood days.
Yeah, you know, Cam really, all the way through 9th grade, Cam was a running back, and then his sophomore year, we flipped him over to corner. He's been there ever since, but you know he likes toting the rock. Good couple runs here tonight by 4.
2 twins to both sides. Regan looks over to Brill to see if he checks the play. Braxton Howell looks like it's going to be a quarterback carry the whole way. Finds a crease. Oh, just didn't quite get that block. Good run. But he does get 6 yards.
Yeah, if Daniel could have shielded him just a little longer, Jeff had a seam, but still good first. Dang, they almost gave him 8 yards.
Yeah, 8 yards on the play. Jack Harrell, quick hitter over to Cooper. Cooper's got the first down and more. Runs through a tackle. Cooper Daniel with a great burst after the catch. Gain of 9 yards.
We saw something like that last week with Fayetteville where he bursted for about 60 yards and almost scored on the exact same play. Broke the tackle at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, split the defenders and took it all the way down the sideline there. Eikenberry invoked to the far side. Harold next to Jeff. Looks like a keeper to Jeff. He's going to come in the middle. Finds a seam there. Oh, there's a flag down on the play. Jeff does carry it all the way, about a 15-yard carry. There's some good blocking there on the right side. Keeson Walker and Caden Larimore, the sophomore, number 78, doing a fantastic job out there. It's hard to see the white hat coach. If you can help me see the penalty.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to call holding.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Not sure who it would be by.
Yeah, something must have been in the interior.
Yeah.
Still going to be first down. First and 11 after that run by Jeff. Out comes Jack Harrell. In comes Xander Burke. Looks like he's going to be the slot. Daniel and Braxton to the near side. Volk and Eikenberry to the far. Another quick hitter here to Cooper Daniel. Good blocking out there as well by Braxton Lindsay. Good gain on the play. First down play.
Yep. And they're setting this one up. They're really starting to look for this overhang backer. I think it's 47. They're watching him, and so if he keeps jumping out like that, you're going to see Jeff turn, and he's going to let Burke or Braxton Holland, whoever's playing that sniffer position, wrap around. So he's going to show pass. He's going to fly out. Braxton's going to wrap around. Watch for Jeff to go score on a touchdown.
It's a quad to the far side. Braxton Lindsay to the near. Looks like Braxton and Jeff are communicating. Jeff is looking, slips out to the left side. Makes a man miss out there. Stays on his feet. Gets all the way down. It looks like it. Can you tell if it's enough for a first down, Coach? Yeah, it looks like to the far side. Looks like it will be a first down.
Yeah. Well, or are they saying he stepped out? Nope.
Yeah,
there they go. Now they're moving it. Yeah, if you watched on that last one, though, this time they brought the corner and the safety over the top of Braxton, so they double covered him, and that's what you want. Either you double cover Braxton and you leave one-on-one everywhere else, or you leave somebody in the middle, and now you're one-on-one with Braxton.
Twins to the near side. Jeff looking that way. It's a design quarterback run. He kind of picks his way through there. Really good gain again on first down.
Again, you talked about it on the touchdown run. Jeff is so patient. He's going to let those blockers get to where they need to, hat on a hat, get the movement they need to move, and then next thing you know, boom, he's out.
Yeah, he's a patient runner.
Very.
2nd and 6. Gain of 4 on first down. So Cam Cunningham into the backfield again. They're going to give it to Cam. Picks his way. He's going to try to get to the outside and does get it down close to the first down. Looks like a gain of 3 or 4.
Look like they're going to spot him just shy of the 20-yard line.
Mounties doing a good job of gaining yards on every single play so far. Whether it's 1 yard, 3 yards, 4 yards, 10 yards, it's been a positive. Seems like every play is a positive play. He's up 3rd and 2. They're going to give it to Cam up the middle. Looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, the referee is signaling for a first down. Nice interior run there by Cam. He kind of stretched out there at the end.
Yep.
He's wrapped up. 8:30 left to go in the second quarter. Mounties up 14-0. Hero comes in for Cam Cunningham.
Got Braxton in the slot.
Trip to the near side. Looks like they got offsides there. Caught him offsides for West. Going to gain another 5 yards. Going to bring up 1st and 5. On the 13-yard line. See if they take a shot into the end zone here. It's kind of a good yardage to take a shot in the end zone. Little play action. Trips to the far side, to the near side. Jeff is looking right, rolling right, stops, throws, hits the man. Drayson Volk in the end zone. Touchdown, Mounties. Drayson Volk with that possession receiver catches everything within his grasp. Gets in the end zone with the assist of Braxton Lindsay. Another touchdown for the Rogers Mounties. That's 3 for 3. Here's the replay, Coach.
And this is a good throw. I mean, he
threaded in there.
Yeah. Well, and then you see Drayson catches it on the 2 and fights his way in. That's a good job. Braxton may have assisted on that. Good throw.
Another very good possession by the Mounties. Just every play is a positive play.
Yeah, and we just got done talking. You just said that, and then here again. And you said this is a good time to go for the end zone, 1st and 5.
Yeah.
There's your touchdown.
Yeah, take a shot. Take your shots. Benson Ashley with the field extra point is good. Hold is good by A.J. Francisco.
21-0. You start fast in a game like this. This is really on the other side. Wes is 0-5.
Not much success this year.
Not much success at all. And granted, you talked about it at the top of the broadcast. They played 3 reigning state champions.
They played Fayetteville and Springdale is different this year. They're a little bit different team.
Yeah, and now you really got to start to question on that sideline how much you're wanting to pay and how bad you're wanting to play. You're 0-5, and now it's 21-0, and you're not. I mean, you still have half the second quarter to go. And
I would, if I were West, I'd be saying, hey, we've been here before with these guys.
Yeah.
Because we were up. I watched that last year's game. We're up 17-6 with the ball on the 29-yard line going in with 8 minutes left to go in the game.
Yeah.
And we somehow didn't finish that off. So, we need to finish games off. We need to finish halves off. We need to finish quarters off, finish drives off. That's what championship caliber teams do. They finish drives off. They score touchdowns. They don't settle for field goals. Mm-hmm. They score touchdowns, and that's what this team has done on all 3 possessions so far.
Yeah, they're 3 for 3 on red zone touchdowns. If you go 100% on red zone TDs, you're going to win majority of your ball games. So far, 3 for 3.
And that's Drayson Volk's 6th touchdown of the season. He leads all receivers in that category. And here comes West on the 20-yard line as Benson Ashley kicks in the end zone again. Trey Thompson looking downfield. He's flushed out to the right. Little hitch to number 2. That's Ryan Adjum.
Yeah.
He's been injured most of the season, but he's back on the field again.
So that's Wes's favorite pass concept. When we call it concept, it's just the whole route. We call that mesh. So you saw the 2 inside receivers run. Basically, they're going to slap hands 2 yards in front of the ball, and they really like to high-low you and really get those inside linebackers, Troy and Chalmers, to stand up and throw in behind them. And good defensive play right there.
Trey look to the center, looking deep here, going down the sidelines of Cam. They call it pass interference. Cam ran him out of bounds, but the pass didn't look like it was going to be catchable.
That's a frustrating call. Cam does a good job.
Kind of riding him out of bounds.
Yeah, if he's not strong enough. We talked about this last week with Eichenberry. If you're not strong enough to be in control of your route, that's not a flag. A flag is when you impede him from catching the ball. He didn't impede him from catching the ball. He just took his butt and put him on the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard one to call right there.
I look for West to maybe take more shots like that. Thompson looking to the sideline. That one's out into the track. Going to bring up second down and 10. 7:36 left to go in the second quarter. Now, West is still West. They're still very good. They were a 3 seed last year. They've made the playoffs each time that Coach Pratt has been here. I didn't get to Coach Pratt's stats, but he is 53-38. I mean, he's a very successful coach here at West. They're by no means are they thinking that they're out of it. Looks like they pull it back here. Little slant pattern to Q Thompson, excuse me.
Trey to Q.
Good hands catch there over the middle. Is that Zeke Parsons that was on that tackle?
Yep. Be curious to see if Coach Williams calls some type of blitz right here. 3rd and 4. This is one of those no man land. Trying to, do you blitz? Do you kind of sit and just play base defense?
Nash is next to Thompson. He's looking right. Number 0 Q is out there, and it does have him. He steps out of bounds, but not after a first down. And that's how they stay in possession. They stay on the field to kind of try to wear you down a little bit.
You can tell they are in no hurry. Their goal is to try to keep as much time of possession
and limit our possessions.
Mm-hmm. But that kind of it works sometimes, but it's hard to do when you're down 21-0.
I agree. It's going to be
you're limiting your chances to come back.
Bring Q in motion. Trey is looking that way, steps up. We've got a big rush on him. We got him in the backfield.
Good job, Hunter Dickey.
Is that Hunter Dickey on him? Yes, it is. Cam Cunningham was back there, I think, flushed him down with a corner blitz. Like you said, it was going to be a blitz maybe.
Yeah.
Cam kind of flushed him up, and Hunter Dickey was there to finish him off. Here's the replay. Look at Cam at the top side there. See if he comes. And he does. And he does flush him up to the middle.
Yep.
And Hunter was there to finish him off.
Yep.
Good play. Good play design. Good call. Good timing on it.
Yep.
Let's bring up 2nd and 15. Look for something across the middle here. Fake that here. Screen on to the other side. Hunter Dickey is there to clean him up. He read it so well as Harris Vinson. He does get 2 or 3 yards after that catch, but Hunter Dickey looked like he was going to catch that ball. He's so athletic.
Yeah, he did.
6'1", 190 pounds, Hunter Dickey.
It looks like Cruz is slow to get up. Person Cruz, the junior. Yeah, no, really good defensive play right there. Thompson had they ran the screen, and he had to go and throw that ball up a good 10, 15 feet in the air just to get it over the lineman. That gave Dickey time. That gave secondary time to really collapse and get their hat to the football, and that screen was really unable to get anywhere because, a play like that, they were hoping we were going to bring the house and they were going to be able to try to hit a big one on us, and for it to only go for 2, that's a good win for the defense.
I think that's also just good recognition and good coaching because you see the fake that Trey Thompson did, and you almost always know it's going to be a screen to the backside.
Right. It's just eye discipline. They get all flow going one way, fake even going that way, and then to try to hit you on the backside. It's a really good job. I know Coach Carbonell does a heck of a job with his defensive linemen every week, repping screens, and, I'm sure he was happy to see Dickey sniff that one
You're
out.
talking about the new father, Javi Carbonell?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of him. Javi Carbonell, new dad, baby is probably about, 4 or 5, 6 months old now?
She was born, I think, in August. So maybe just 2.
Maybe 2 months? Okay, yeah. Tiny, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Looks like Herson is coming off on his own power. Hopefully he's okay. Number 90, the 6', 201 junior.
So now you got 3rd and long. This is where Dale Williams is licking his chops, having played Pratt the last 3 years, knows what he wants to do, whether it's going to be a screen or he's going to try to somehow get the ball to 23. He's going to try to get the ball to Vincent somehow. That's what we've seen so far tonight. Be curious to see what kind of blitz he comes up here with.
Braxton looks like he's coming. He is coming. Throws out to the sideline here, and it's nobody's home. Boy, there's 2 of them just met at the Hunter Dickey and Braxton Lindsay met at the quarterback. Threw it out to the sideline, hoping somebody would be there.
Yeah, and this is a first. Hadn't really seen Wes punt at all this year in terms of actually bringing out their punt team. Typically, we've talked about them doing some type of quick kick. They'll back the quarterback up about 7 yards and just kick it with Thompson. But here you actually see them bring out their punt team. You can tell they don't do it very often. They're trying to rush and get all 11 guys on the field.
Kind of a wobbly punt. He's going to return it. That's LeSean Gaucher going to the far side. Gets to the sideline. There's a couple of flags down. LeSean with a great run, spinning all the way to the 40-yard line. Sophomore LeSean Gaucher showing some vision and some burst as well. However, there is a couple of flags down. There are a couple of flags down. But I do like that. LeSean being aggressive. He was aggressive on the interception return. There's a replay on that return. Good catch. And we couldn't see where the hold might have occurred.
Yeah.
Or if it was a block in the back. We're talking about it right now.
It really didn't look like anything, to be honest with you. At least from our point of view, it didn't look like anything. It looked like, yeah, they're going to call hold. Not really sure who it's going to be on. But, yeah, no, that was a good return by LeSean. Being aggressive, catch it. Instead of fair catch it, try to get you something out of it. And that was did a really good job.
Mounties going to start on their own 7-yard line, 1st and 10, 4:52 left to go in the second quarter. A bunch set to the near side. Empty set for Jeff. Looks like a design quarterback run. Bounces to the outside and gets brought down. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2, possibly.
Yeah, so they try to run that fold scheme, block out with the guards, wrap the tackles back underneath, and Jeff gets in behind Walker and then tries to bounce it outside, just unable to get around the edge.
Well, he had such a successful night running the ball against Fayetteville. You knew that Coach Pratt was going to have something designed to try to slow him down. It's 2nd and 9. 21-0. Mounties are up on their 4th possession. Flag down. It's got to be illegal procedure of some sort. And a false start. So that's going to back it up. 2nd and about 14 from their own 3-yard line. I'd like to get something positive here. With 4:02 left to go. Get a couple of first downs at minimum.
Yeah, just get out of your shadow of your own goalpost for sure. That single coverage on Brax.
They're going to take a shot maybe. Jeff steps out. Finds a little bit of room. Escapes. Gets to the sideline. Has a nice block. He's found the sideline. He's still going. Makes it all the way to the 35, 36-yard line to get out of the shadow of the goalpost. Nice little block out there to help spring him for another 12 yards.
Yeah, it was either.
Here's a replay on that, Coach.
I think it's Vogue. I think it's Drayson. Drayson's out there, and he just shields. He just basically picks right there. No, that was Eichenberry. Ike did a really good job of just shielding, putting his hands up. Great job. Got Jeff at least another 10, 15 yards right there. But yeah, they were definitely looking for Braxton on that shot.
Yeah, they wanted to take a shot, but Jeff just didn't have the time.
Yeah.
If he could step up and step into it.
He was open.
Yeah. To give it. That's Cam Cunningham. Finds his crease in the middle. Nice. They're throwing another flag down. I don't know if the referee is on a mic, if I could hear him. We can't hear him here. Maybe you can hear him at home. Coach Bray had his hands up. He's offensive line coach.
Yeah, I think they're going to call it on Grayson Cooper, number 73.
Yeah. Rob Bray, who's been at Rogers. How long has Rob Bray been here?
Gosh.
20-something years?
Yeah, he's been here a while.
Yeah. Terrific coach. Now he gets to coach with his son, Bryce Bray.
That's going to be a cool dynamic.
Yeah, Bryce Bray, an All-American lineman at Harding, is now the freshman coach and tight ends. Jeff with the design run. Finds a crease, and it looks like he might be gone. Jeff on the 50, Jeff on the 40, Jeff on the 30 with a nice crease and a burst of speed. 10, 5, touchdown Mounties on a 67-yard carry. Burst up the middle. Jeff Regan, another rushing touchdown for the Mounties.
Yeah, he had that burst right up the middle. I'm sure we'll have the replay here for you shortly. Here it is. You watch the, I think it's 8, or is it 30? 32 tries to get a hand on him, and as soon as he misses that hand, it's one off to the races, and I haven't seen him lose many of those races. Have you?
No, it's not only is it the quickness and the jumping, cutting, and things like that, and reading, but he does have the speed also.
Yeah, as soon as he broke through that one-arm tackle, he's out the gate.
Extra point is good by Benson Ashley. Mounties are up 28-0 with 3:20 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, and it's one of those we talked about. It was 2nd and 14. Ball was on their own 3-yard line.
My goodness.
And you really just wanted a positive play, just something to get you to where, if you did have to punt, you're like, okay, at least we're not in the end zone. And then Jeff runs for 20-something yards, and it's like, okay, that's great. And now he runs for 70-something yards.
There's Cohen Kinnard. You see Cohen Kinnard in the blue shirt right there?
Yes, sir.
Zoom in on Cohen Kinnard. I want to say congratulations to Cohen Kinnard and the golf team. Hey, the boys golf team won the 6A conference this year over Fayetteville and Bentonville, and they there's Mason as well. But we're runners-up in the state championship this week at Springdale Country Club. Congratulations to Coach Marcus Alexander and the boys. Cohen Kinnard, Jack Scudder, Styles Hunter, Noah Regan, Clancy Hart, and Jagger Jones. Hey, this week Cohen Kinnard finished top 3 in the state, so he gets to play in the all-state, all-class thing. So he plays this week at Pleasant Valley. So wish Cohen Kinnard good luck this week as he heads down to Pleasant Valley.
Yeah, and also give a shout-out to Coach Jamie Raines as well. Her girls also got the 6A state runner-up as well. Coach Raines, I believe, won state championship last year, and then for them to come into it and get runners-up this year as well.
Yeah, runners-up both years.
Both years,
But St. Mary's is quite the team out of Little Rock. Avery Allen, the Scudder triplets, just a really great team there that Coach Raines has.
Yeah.
Proud of you, Coach Raines and Coach Alexander. Great job bringing home hardware in the 6A West, which is not easy to do.
No. So congrats to both you guys.
Benson Asset kicks into the end zone, and this big blue train is rolling right now.
Yeah, isn't it? This has been a really good game. Offense has been balanced. Defense has just been bend, don't break. Came up with a couple of 4th down stops. Had a pick in the end zone by LaShawn Gaucher. Just playing overall really good defense and offense.
Q is looking to the sideline here. Throws it over the Trey throws it to Q. Excuse me. I should just use their first names. I should use their first name.
Thompson to Thompson. Yeah. We know who it is.
That's right.
Yeah. And again, LaShawn Gaucher must have had his ears burning. They try to run the little stop bubble screen, and LaShawn is just giving them fits on the edge, unable to get him blocked. So he's taking on a blocker and making a tackle at the same time. Good job by the sophomore.
Going to bring up second. They lose a yard there. 2nd and 11. Trey is back there. Looks like he's looking to the left. Across the middle. Nice grab there. Is that Q? Across the middle. Went up and nice catch by Q Thompson.
Yeah.
Gain of about 4. Going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Be curious to see what kind of blitz they call here.
Trey rolling to his right. Comes across the middle, and nice possession again by Vincent with Cam Cunningham draped all over him.
Yeah. On a play like that, you really want to see Cam get in front of. Vincent just did the old school basketball box out. And he's the bigger body on Cam, just able to get him boxed out with get the third down grab.
First and 10 for the Wolverines on the 32-yard line. Looks like they handed off to Nash, excuse me. Braden Nash.
Hunter Dickey again. I feel like we've called his name a lot this first half so far.
Yeah, it's one of Coach Hooksman's favorite players.
Yeah. Great job here by Dickey getting in a two-point stance. Gets inside of the puller, spills it.
Loss of one.
Yeah.
Looking for it long from this side. Ball's out of bounds.
I see. I'm not really sure why that wouldn't get called a flag if you're going to call the first one.
Yeah, Cam did a great job of using that sideline as the 12th defender and just kind of squeezing him out that way, and and not getting the pass interference play. So Cam, nice defensive play there.
That's textbook for a corner right there. Good job, Coach Rose, coaching these corners up, coming in from Texas.
Yeah, Marquavius Rose, the defensive back coach. Corners. Remember, third and long for the Wolverines. Looking left. They bring the blitz, and they look like, they do get home. And it's Hunter Dickey once again. They do blow it dead.
Oh, buddy.
Another sack by Hunter Dickey, but we had a whole host of guys just flushing him out. We had Braxton Lindsay there. We had Chalmers is in the backfield.
Thank God he didn't throw it, though. Good job. That wasn't a coverage sack. That was we just got after him sack. LaShawn Gaucher and Zeke Parsons, we were not on the same page. They left Trey Thompson running wide open down the middle of the field. And Q Thompson.
Yeah.
See, now I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And luckily Trey didn't see him. And thank God for the defensive line and the pressure, able to get the sack. And they just weren't on the same page there. But defensive line covers up your mistakes by great pressure. So good job to Nesto, Braxton, and that man again, Hunter Dickey.
Yeah, he's having a successful night. Brings up fourth down and a long way. Brings up the punting unit as well.
It says 4th and 11 on the scoreboard, but it looks more like 4th and 20.
.105 left to go in the second period. Kind of a wobbly kick out to the side, and the ball is going to be marked dead on the Mountie 48-yard line with 57 left to go in the quarter. If they score one more time here, that would be a big score for the Mounties.
Ball spotted on the 49-yard line.
Coach Nick Brill, Chad Harbison, the head coach, Nick Brill, the offensive coordinator. Harbison looks really fired up right now.
Yeah, they got to be fired up. It's 28-0. They're trying to go score, make this a mercy rule game right before half.
Oh, we got a quad set here to the near side. Vogt, Cooper, Eikenberry, and Braxton. Jeff, a quick hitter over here to Vogt. Trying to get, looks like the defense kind of snuck through some. Oh,
broke the
Vogt
tackle.
Broke a tackle.
Yep, there it is again.
And got out of bounds.
Yep.
Grayson fighting for extra yards there, so gets at least 5.
And more importantly, gets out of bounds, saves a timeout. Yeah, he looked dead in the tracks for about a 2-yard gain, breaks the tackle. Good job by Vogt there.
2nd and 5, 51 seconds left to go.
They got 2 over 1 on Braxton. That means somebody soloed up.
Empty set again. He's looking Braxton's way. He's flushed out. He's got some room down the sideline. He's just going to run out of bounds after a gain of about 12.
Smart play there by Jeff. They double covered Braxton. By double covering Braxton, there's man underneath. There's nobody to cover Jeff.
Yeah, they both went with Braxton and just left it wide open. I mean, he's looking Braxton's way. He wants to get it to him.
Yeah.
But he's just they got him bracketed.
Yeah.
On top and underneath, but if they're going to do that, they're going to leave the underneath wide open.
Yep.
Jeff can run for it. 45 seconds left to go. 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line. Jeff is looking across the middle. He's got Braxton And keeps his feet. Braxton is in the end zone. Touchdown, Mounties. Braxton Lindsay, 33-yard touchdown, catch and run. And the Mounties are up 34-0 with 39 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
That was fast.
That was fast.
That took 18 seconds.
My goodness.
Three plays, 18 seconds. I'd say that's pretty efficient, don't you?
There hasn't been many incompletions. I don't know if we have had an incompletion. We'll see at halftime. We'll get the official stats. This is a big extra point right here. It's up, it's good. We got it. It's 35 points most likely going into the second half. And the participation rule would be in effect in the second half, throughout the second half. Mm-hmm. Am I correct?
Yep, correct.
Regardless of if Bentonville West scores. But here's the replay. Jeff just finds Braxton. He kind of gets in that seam behind the linebackers and underneath the safeties.
Yep.
Catches that thing and goes in for a touchdown.
And it's a good job by Jack Harrell. He was number 4 in that quad set, and he really ran right in front of that safety's face to give him enough time, to give Braxton enough time to get open down the seam. He bought him enough time, and now that safety reacted one step too late. Braxton ran right past him, gave him a stiff arm. And it's 35-0 Mounties.
And the Mounties have had a really successful, offensive year so far. But I thought this was possible. I just didn't know it would be tonight.
Yeah, and certainly a conference foe that's kind of had your number for just. Oddly enough, they've had your number the last couple of years.
Yeah, well, seven. We played them 8 times.
Yeah.
West has won 7 of the 8.
Yeah.
Cincinnati set to kick again. The one's died down, but that one's not kicked as well, but it is in the end zone. So West is going to take it on the 20-yard line. .39 seconds left to go in the half. Let's see what West is going to take some shots.
Yeah, they're going to have to.
Yeah,
they're going to have to.
It's Trey gives it to Nash up the middle. It's holding on the play. Looks like in the vicinity of holding at least.
That looked like a conceded. We're just going to
maybe so
get to half.
Another flag. Another flag.
They're gonna say
maybe there's a little extracurricular activity over there.
Unsportsmanlike
we can probably
conduct.
see it better on the monitor.
Yeah.
Than from where our angle is.
Well, Christian Flores came out of that clapping his hands, so that hopefully that means it's something on them.
But that banner down there, 35-0. It's that is a beautiful sight right now for the Mountie. If you're a Mountie fan.
So they're going to say Braxton Williams.
Now we can't have this.
And now they're going to say unsportsmanlike conduct on Flores. So they said a face mask on Braxton Williams, and then they said a unsportsmanlike conduct on Flores. So a conceded effort of we're just going to hand the ball off and go in at half has now turned into now you got the ball
at the 49-yard line of the Mounties, and now you
got something to do. So
yeah, you breathe life into them. You don't want to breathe life into these guys. A very talented team. Trey is looking to take a shot. He does take a shot. Here's Vincent. It hits off the back.
You got to be kidding me.
It's off the back of the head of.
They're gonna call
pass interference maybe because
on Cam.
You can face guard in high school.
You can
face guard in high school. You don't have to turn around.
No,
you can be there.
No, and here's the thing: if you watch the replay, Vincent goes over Cam, and I guarantee you he pushes off and pulls over.
Yeah, we don't have the replay on this one, but
y'all can go back and rewind it. And that's always hard because now you're telling the corner you have a no-win situation. And so now you hope Cam's slow to get up. Now you hope that Cam's okay. because the way that you coach it, he did everything correct. And for them to throw a cheap penalty like that, it's a little disconcerting.
We hope that Cam, he's up on his own power. Hopefully, just shook up a little bit. He'll have time to recover at halftime here.
Yeah.
So I imagine just the way he's walking, it's just a little ginger, maybe wind knocked out of him or something, hopefully.
Yeah.
We're going to need his senior leadership out there, and just his presence is needed.
Yeah, you know they're going to try to get it back to 23 somehow. They're going to try to throw it to him, do something. They still got 28 seconds left, one timeout.
And the Mounties are going to call a timeout now, kind of regroup, and Mounties a little undisciplined really in this whole series here. You know, with the face mask and then the unsportsmanlike conduct, give them 30 yards.
Yeah, and then you give them 15 more yards with the pass interference. So you've given them 45. They have gained 0 yards this series. 45 yards have all came on
Penalties.
On our penalties.
That's something they need to be cleaning up. I marked that down here. Where, against Fayetteville, there were 10 penalties for 60 yards, which is actually not, a lot less.
Yeah.
Than we have. We do have, 56 penalties for 442 yards on the season. Mm-hmm. But we've been cleaning that up more and more. Now, the Mounties have had a lot of success in first and second quarter. Mounties are leading their opponents in the first quarter 70 points to 21, and in the second quarter 62 to 28. Mm-hmm. So Mounties are doing extremely well in the first half, and once again they're doing it again here tonight.
Yeah, just one of those start fast mantras that is always around that office and around this program is you really just want to come out of the gates, both offensively and defensively. You don't want to come out passive. We're here to push the needle, and they've done that so far this first half.
Trey gets the snap. He's looking left. He throws it deep. Ball is caught by Christian Flores on a diving interception by Christian Flores all the way down there at the 10-yard line. What an athletic play by number 5, the senior, Christian Flores. The Mounties will take over on the 10-yard line, and imagine we'll probably down it with 20 seconds left to go.
Yeah.
What a great play. I like how he had his eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah.
I think our guys, if you had your eyes on the quarterback a little bit more, you might be able to pick the ball up and get more interceptions.
Yeah, so here's the replay right here. Flores is just playing what we call man free. He's just playing man on the roof. He's reading the quarterback the whole way. He sees it thrown, and he's running over there as fast as he can.
I think Trey was trying to just throw it away. Here goes the Mounties to down it. Happy to go in the halftime. Up 35-0.
Yep. That clock's going to run the rest of the game, baby.
What an absolutely near perfect first half by the Mountie offense and the defense.
Yeah. Offense goes 5 for 5 on their drives because you don't really count that one play right there to take a knee. You don't count that. So they go 5 for 5 on drives, and then defense gets 2 turnovers, a couple turnovers on downs. I mean, that's about as flawless of a first half as you can get.
No doubt. And proud of these Mounties and what they've been able to accomplish so far in the first half. They do have another half to go. The clock will be running. We do have a couple of interviews with Drayson Vogt here at the halftime. Stay with us, and we'll see you in the second half.
I'm here with star wide receiver for the Rogers Mounties, Drayson Vogt. And what have you done over this offseason to just help you get better for this season?
I've really worked on my footwork and my route running.
Yeah, and how do you think that's helped you this year so far?
I think it really helps me getting open and getting past defenders.
Of course, talking about that, getting past defenders, 4 touchdowns past 3 weeks. Some of those have been critical touchdowns for the Mounties. How do you think you do that?
A really big part of it is having Braxton on our team because a lot of defenses like to focus on him, and that opens up all of our other wide receivers.
Yeah, of course, Braxton, multiple D1 offers. Don't even know where to start when you're talking about him. How has he helped you and the team overall? Has he pushed you to get better, helped you, coached you up?
Yeah, really when I need to ask him a question, he'll answer every time. He really pushes us, and it's cool to see what someone at his level does.
Yeah, of course, and We got a tough game tonight against Bentonville West. Last week was very close, and we had a good game, but just not quite good enough. What did we do well in this game, and how are you going to incorporate that into tonight?
I think RPOs are really big. Jeff will make good reads, and he'll make a throw when he needs to.
Of course, and what do you think we could fix from that? Like, what are you going into tonight trying to fix, trying to prepare?
I think it's really just all on us. If we play our game, we will be fine, and we'll have a good game tonight.
That's the game plan. Play their game. I think that could work against Bentonville West. If you had to compare yourself to one receiver at a higher level, how, like, in the NFL maybe, who do you think you would compare yourself to?
I would say Cooper Kupp. He's really good at getting separation on defenders, and he has a knack for getting open.
I agree, and yeah, like you said, you work on that and try to model your game after that. With that, do you have any plans for after high school? You know, because people just see you out on the field, they're like, great football player. A lot of people don't know a lot about you, so is there a certain plan you have?
If I get a scholarship for baseball or football, I will take it. But if not, I'm going to go to the military and do a trade school.
Yeah, that does sound like a pretty good plan. You got two plans that could both work out for you very well. And just another personal question. Do you have any hobbies people don't know about? Because we just all see the helmet and the number 2 on the field. What are some hobbies you have?
Yeah, when I grew up, I went to the racetracks a lot, so I like doing that.
Yeah, of course. Dirt racing?
Yes. I like the sprint cars.
The sprint cars. Nice. Well, that was our interview with Jason Vogue. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the field, Bands of America Super Regional finalists, the Bentonville West Midnight Regiment. The Bentonville West Midnight Regiment is composed of 200 dedicated students.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Welcome back to Bentonville West High School. As your Rogers Mounties have raced off to a 35-0 lead in the first half here in Centerton. The Mounties have 380 yards to 120 yards for West. We have 155 yards to their 76 in passing. Jeff is 11 for 12 with one incompletion.
So he does have one.
Yeah, I know. 225 yards receiving. I'm having a hard time reading this, but penalty yards, though, the Mounties have 9 for 99. Cam Cunningham, 4 rushes for 39 yards. Jeff has 182 yards rushing with 2 TDs.
Yeah.
Braxton Lindsay has 96 yards receiving and a TD, and Drayson Volk has 46 yards and 2 TDs. Cooper Daniel, 2 receptions for 13 yards. Sacks, how about number 11, Jackson Ruth with 1 for 10, and Hunter Dickey 2 for 13.
Yeah, I feel like we called his name quite a bit.
And we have 2 interceptions as well. Anyway, Coach, there's a lot to love about this first half.
Yeah. Outside of that last defensive drive where we had those 3 penalties, almost a flawless first half, both offensively and defensively. I know there was a couple pass interferences.
Yeah, a couple penalties, but
on Cam, but it wasn't anything crazy, and so great first half. And now it's one of those where it's 35-0. You know it's by the mercy rule now that the clock's going to run, and so you don't just you're not just settled, but this is one of those where you're probably going to see Coach Williams at first team defense. They're going to come out here this first series, and if things go well, majority of those starters this is going to be their last series for the night, which you love because now you want to get those young guys. You want to get those guys on Monday nights, those JV guys really start getting some Friday night reps, and this would be a game to do that.
Yeah, with Cam kind of injured over there on the far sideline, I wouldn't mind just Cam, hey, we're good right now, buddy.
Yeah.
We're good. You take a knee. And here we are to start the second half. Oh, boy, that was kicked very well. The height on that thing into the end zone. Benson Ashley, congratulations, another one into the end zone.
6 for 6. 6 for 6. Good job, Benson.
You have any scores at halftime or across the state, or especially within our conference?
Yeah, so we're talking about the 7A West at the top of the broadcast. Springdale's ahead over Harbor. The Battle of the Dell is what they're calling it down there. Springdale's ahead, 28-14. They just kicked off the second half. I think Bentonville's playing Harbor. Fayetteville's playing Northside. That game's it was close at halftime. Fayetteville's only up 21-7 at halftime over Northside. And then trying to check real quick.
Cam is still back out there. Trey flips it over to Q. That is defended very well. Zeke Parsons, nice job, number 10. Way to come up, along with Marcus Mounts. Q Thompson's not easy to get down on the open field. Loss of 4 on the play. It's kind of a risk-reward play that West runs out there with a 4-yard, hitch route, hoping to break a tackle or get a seam or split the defenders.
Yeah, they're really trying to make their athletes go one-on-one and thinking their athletes are going to win.
Yeah.
And so far tonight, they have not won.
Up the middle. Power up the middle here. That was Braden Nash. Good carry for 7 yards, but it is going to bring up 3rd and 6 now.
West had a little bit of they had something going, running their power schemes, power and counter, either pulling one guard or pulling both guard and tackle there in the first half. But I think they had to get away from it because you looked up and it was 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. And it's hard to run the football and get yourself back in the game when you're down already by 3 scores, and they had to kind of get away from it.
3rd and 6. Trey looking for the far side. Long throw. It's over the head of Q Thompson. LeSean Gaucher on the coverage.
Yeah, not a very good play call right there. You don't ask a whole lot of high school quarterbacks to throw from the far hash, throw an out-breaking route. Now, if he's Josh Allen or if he's Patrick Mahomes, he can step it, plant it, and throw it on a dime. But we're talking about a 16, 17-year-old kid. That's not a pass that you typically are going to ask him to make. And it shows why right there. Good defensive series.
LeSean Gaucher is back for the Mounties. Here's the punt. Looks returnable. He does have it. Oh, no. He picks it up. Oh, it's a muff, so they mark it down after a muff punt.
I wonder if the fair catch kind of threw him off, because you have to think as a player, you're taught to track the ball, and now you're trying to track but also put your hand in the air at the same time and wave it. And so I wonder if it's one of those deals where it may have caught him by surprise. But still, good series, 3 and out, and now hopefully you get Cam, Nesto, you get some of those senior leaders on that defensive side of the ball, you get them off, and allow some of those younger guys to come in and get some meaningful reps.
Jack Harrell picks his way through the middle of the defense there. A nice carry by Jack.
About 6-yard gain right there on first down. It's a good carry.
I like how he's patient. It's one of those things that some running backs, tend to have a hard time with, and you'll see it sometimes in games. If you're just patient on that block and let him set it up, you're good.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad that Jack's out here after that hit in Fayetteville.
Yes.
I know I said that earlier, but my goodness,
man,
it's still impressed in my brain.
Yeah. Just how fast it all happened.
Harrell back with Jeff in the backfield. They're going to give it to Harrell again. Picks his way to the right side. Finds some room. Cuts up to the middle. Looks like he's got some room to go. Jack Harrell with a burst of speed and a gain of 30 yards. Maybe 28 yards. What a great run by the senior.
Yeah, here's a replay right here. It's almost one of those, if he cuts it on the other side, I know we're late to get it, but if he cuts it behind Eikenberry instead of cutting in front, he may have been off to the races, but still, either way, good job, good run. Again, we talked about it last week. Being able to come back this week after being forced out of the game due to the injury, Jack Harrell's had a really good night for the Mounties.
Yeah, Harrell has 2 TDs on the season. Hopefully the player is okay there. It's at 25. That is Eric Reyna. Eric Reyna. Hopefully he's okay. He's walking off into his own power. Hopefully he's good to go.
Mountie offense picking up where they left off.
Well, and I just like the holes they're creating. And this is an offensive lineman's dream right now. We're not going to throw the ball, guys. If we don't have to.
No.
Clock runs again. Harrell is back there with Jeff. Jeff hands it to Harrell. His helmet comes off. Hopefully, it looks like he's okay as he spun through that tackle.
That's kind of a scary play right there. Glad he seems to be okay.
Yeah, hit hard by Noah Friesen, senior, 6'2", 205. Bring in Xander Burke and Kevin Monroy as Braxton comes off. Still a good 3.5, 4 yards on the play as he spun out of that initial hit. So it's Kevin Monroy to the right of Jeff. They give it to Kevin. It's stacked up there at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring it 3rd and 7. 6:56 left to go.
Offense is in no hurry. Just going to keep – the clock's going to run.
Let the play clock milk down, at least down below 10 seconds before you even call a play.
Got him to jump.
Stayed back. So it's Monroy next to Jeff to his left. Xander Burke in the slot. Eichenberry to the near numbers. They give it to Monroy. Oh, he's hit again.
They got pressure off the edge there by
29. That's Aiden Myers, the senior, 5'9", 190 for West.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to try a field goal here. He is on the 37. That's a 47-yard field goal.
Yep, 47 yards. Got a little bit of wind.
Marcus Mounts is the snapper. A.J. Francisco the holder. He's got enough leg. Kick is up. It's got enough distance. Is it good? It is good.
Yes, sir.
47-yard field goal by Benson Ashley. That is terrific. Man, it's so how great is it to have kickers back-to-back seasons. We had J.T. Miller, who's up at Central Missouri, doing a very fine job there. But then you come in with Benson Ashley after this. What a great kicker we've had here.
Yeah.
He's 6'2", 185 pounds.
Yeah. And it's one of those, we call it special teams, and Benson Ashley's a special kicker to be able, not many 17, 18-year-old kids are going to be able to kick it from 47 yards with some wind in his face. That was not wind aided at all. He kicked that with the wind in his face. 47 yards is no joke. Great kick by Benson. Up 38-0 now. And all three facets, offense, defense, special teams, everybody's playing really well.
Yeah, it's a 6-mile-an-hour wind in his face and a gust up to 13. I don't see the ribbons moving much, but it's something up there, so that's a healthy kick. Mounties are up 38-0 now. 4:33 left to go in this third quarter, and the clock is running. Another good kick. Looks like Harris Vincent does have it. He's going to return this from the one. Finds a seam over here to the sideline. Aiden Eichenberry did a great job of sealing that here and kind of slowing him up. Good job on special teams by the wide receiver, Aiden Eichenberry, to kind of slow him up. And we have a couple other Mounties down there to help clean it up.
Yeah, and they're going to call a flag. Hopefully they're going to call this flag on Bentonville West. He's kind of laying on Zion Brown there on the kickoff. Yeah. And sure enough, they're going to call it.
What was the call? Personal foul?
They're going to call it on both of them, apparently. A personal foul on both. So Zion got slung to the ground, and then the guy kind of laid on him. So Zion's trying to push him off, like, hey, man, play's over. Let's freaking move on here. And the official saw Zion push him off and decided to throw the flag on both of them. Kind of a cheap one, but.
Okay. First down for West.
Yep. Starters are still out there.
There sure are. I see Cam out there.
Flores is out there. LaShawn's up top with Parsons.
They do hand it off.
He ain't going nowhere.
That's Braden Nash trying to find something on the right side.
Big Braxton Williams, number 99. Got some penetration.
Coleman Chalmers is there as well.
Yep.
They got the sophomore Campbell Matson in there. Kyrie Bonneville there on the line. Jackson Ruth. Trey gives it to Nash up the middle. He finds a burst. Hit hard.
There's Christian Flores.
Christian Flores hit hard. Also,
Troy Chandler.
Troy Chandler had him by the legs, didn't he?
Yeah, there we go. There's one. It finally got him.
What do you think that flag's for, Coach?
That's got to be on Wes. Finally, Lord willing, that's going to finally be on Wes. They've talked the whole game.
Oh, was it something after I looked at my notes? I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's kind of been that way the whole game. I think they're finally going to get him for it. Yeah, there you go. So it's one thing to talk. It's another thing to talk when you're losing 38-0.
Yeah, probably just a little frustration on the West part.
Yeah.
You know, they're getting frustrated because they're getting beat on the field and on the scoreboard. And
Yeah. And that's one of those where, and Coach Pratt sees it, and, you know, it's a good job by him taking him out.
we're going to bring a third, and looks like about 20. Trey's looking long. Oh, he's got a man. He's hit him. Has him on the sideline, threw it right, dropped it right in there. As William Davis, wide receiver, got a little bit behind LeSean Gaucher.
Yeah, I think LeSean kind of got caught in some type of trance. His feet stopped, and anytime you're playing corner, your feet stop. You're always susceptible to the deep ball. You just want him to keep backpedaling, keep everything in front, certainly in a position like this.
2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Ball on the 46-yard line. Looks like he hands it off to Nash. That's Marcus Mounts.
Yep.
Handles him near the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 2.
Yep.
Good play by the senior Marcus Mounts. Marcus is a violinist.
Yeah.
And apparently a very good violinist.
The viola.
Nash goes in motion. Trey's back there by himself. Little tunnel screen again. Handled well. Look at Campbell Madsen hustling out here, number 57. Who else was at the bottom there?
Chandler.
Troy Chandler.
Chandler.
And Zeke Parsons as well.
Yeah.
They really came with a game plan on that tunnel screen that they have. Campbell with that speed. Madsen.
Yeah, you know, they tried Madsen. They tried Campbell out at linebacker. He's kind of undersized as a defensive lineman, and he's got a really good burst, and you saw it right there. They tried him at linebacker. He said, hey, I'm really good at defensive line. Coach Javi's like, hey, you can stay with me then. And you saw it pay off right there.
Looks like Nash found some room on the left side. Gain of 8 yards, and it's going to be a first down. Christian Flores brings them down.
Flores looks to be slow to get up. Maybe got cleated. Looks to be hopping around.
Is that Flores on the ground there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up. Maybe you're right. Maybe they get cleated because he's just limping off. It looks like he's putting more and more weight on it as he comes off the field.
Yeah.
See, our trainers are out there. Jesse Harrington, Sarah Harrison, and Ayala Martin. Jesse's been with us a couple of years now. Sarah Harrison, I mentioned, she got her back, and she was with us for a year, left for a year, and then back. And we're so glad to have her. She's been vital to helping our guys get back on their feet in the training room. Practices, they're there early in the morning, after practices. They work with every team, too, folks. They don't just work for the football team.
Yeah. They do a heck of a job.
Swoboda in motion. Give it to Nash. Nope, he keeps it. Gives it back to Swoboda. Oh, and that's A.J. Francisco running him out of bounds.
Yep.
Number 13 makes the tackle.
Good to see the sophomore get a little bit of defensive action.
There's the end of the third quarter, and with that clock running, it does go quick.
Yep.
The looks like it'll be on the 32-yard line, I believe, as they start the fourth quarter. Mounties up 38-0 out here at West High School.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
So, Springdale's up 35-14.
Oh my goodness!
They just scored again.
Wow.
So it's 35-14. I think
You got a scores for us, Coach Boatwright? Some updates?
Yeah, Springdale just scored to extend their lead. It's up 35-14, third quarter over Harbor. Last time I checked, it was Bentonville was ahead on Heritage 41-0. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
And that's in the second quarter.
Yeah, so surely that one's probably over with by now.
Looks like Trey does keep it, and he's bottled up for a 4-yard loss. Look at about 4 or 5 Mounties on the play. Jackson Ruth is there. Hunter Dickey down there at the bottom. Troy Chandler. Is that Herson? Herson Cruz as well. 4 guys get to the quarterback. Oh, it's a new, no, number 18. It's a new quarterback. That wasn't Trey.
It's Falk
Jacob Paulk. Yeah,
Paulk, that's
Paulk.
what it is.
I think it's how you pronounce it. Paulk.
Yeah.
Sophomore, 150 pounds.
Yeah, he had to come in earlier because of Thompson's helmet popping off.
Running back there is Ashton Jones, another sophomore. The Mounties still have a number of their starters still out there. They give it to Jones. Kind of burst through the middle there. Gains, looks like about 4 yards. Going to bring up 4th down and 3. Who was on that tackle there? I couldn't quite tell, but.
Yep, so they're going to bring Nash back in.
And they bring
Thompson back in as well.
They do. Let's see if it's 4th and 3. See if they give it to Nash or if Trey keeps it. Looks like a quarterback design run the whole way. Finds some room. Oh, spins out of the tackle of
Christian Flores. Thought he had, oh man,
had a strip.
He is so mad right now. He thought he had it. He thought he had the strip.
Good cleanup there on that tackle.
Yeah, you know this defense right now. They're wanting to pitch a shutout. They
Well,
would
you know
love,
Coach Williams
Oh
is.
yeah, you would love nothing more to come into West and their home field and not let them get in the end zone not one time.
Yeah.
And West still has all their starters out there too.
Mm-hmm.
So you know they're still trying to score as well.
Ball on the 12-yard line. They can get a first down. We got Vincent in motion. They do give it to Nash. Probes up the middle. Gain of maybe 1 yard, it looks like. Kyrie Bonneville down there at the bottom of the pile.
Christian Flores there again.
Yeah, Nesto Gonzalez as well. He gains a little bit more. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7. He keeps it. Does Trey throws it off to Harris Vincent.
Had it sniffed out all the way.
That's Marcus Mounts, first one on the play.
Yeah.
To really kind of slow him up. And out there to clean him up, who'd you see out there, Coach? That's Christian Flores and Zeke Parsons.
Yeah, they both, all 3 of those guys read it the whole way. They saw Vincent come back across right there. Mounts the first one on the scene, then Zeke and Flores clean it up, high-low him.
I like to see when Christian Flores runs through the tackle like that.
Yeah, that'd be Coach Hookfin's of the week right there.
3rd down and 7, so they can get a first down here. Trey with Ward in the Nash, in the backfield, looking downfield, looking right, flush to those left, rolling. Zeke is running with them. Boy, we missed that.
They're going to say he stepped out.
Stepped out of bounds, probably right at the first down marker.
Yep. So it's going to be 1st and goal. Is it even the 1 or is it the half-foot line? It looks to be about the 1.
Yeah.
I thought he reached out and hit the pylon. I thought he scored.
7:45 left to go in the game. Looks like the 2-yard line they're putting it at now. There are some advantages to being lower, but sometimes there's some disadvantages as far as the sideline. You don't know where they are.
Yeah.
Trey gives it to Nash up the middle. He bounces to the outside and he keeps his feet. Oh, Troy Chandler and Chalmers. Chalmers slowed him up, and Troy Chandler kept him out of the end zone for no gain.
good play there by Chalmers by being able to hold on.
Yes, sorry.
No, you saw Troy being able to clean him up, keep him out of the end zone.
2nd and goal for the West. Nash is back there with Trey. Bunch set to the left. Everything going left here. Fire back to the slant. Incomplete. Pass intended for Allenbach. Cam Cunningham on the... No, that was Q Thompson.
Yeah. Cam on the coverage.
Cam on the coverage. Nash with Trey. Trey's rolling to the right. Looks like quarterback run all the way. Nice.
Got the corner blitz on, built the wall, stopped his feet. That's all you want right there. Good job by Gaucher. Great call by Coach Williams.
Design quarterback run the whole way. He had nowhere to go. Try to cut back to the backside. Gaucher and a host of Mounties were on him all the way.
That was a great way to build the wall. Force him to stop his feet, and he stopped his feet, and number 19 came to clean him up.
4th down and goal. They're going to go ahead and kick the field goal here.
We're going to tip it, yeah.
Nicholas Byrne, number 97 is kicker. William Davis is a holder. Looks to be about a 26-yard field goal try. And it is good. So Bentonville West is on the board with 5:15 left to go in the ball game. Mounties up 38-3, and in complete control of this ball game out here at Bentonville West. There's Ronnie Delk, our athletic director, onside athletic director. You saw a quick glimpse of him doing a fantastic job.
Yep.
At our high school.
Yep. Principal Lisa Williams down there. Give a few shout outs tonight. Had a great pregame meal with Todd Body, our dean of students. Had some gumbo from his mom. It was delicious. Trisha Tice, Rachel Wilbanks did a great job. Just great people here at Rogers High School. Happy to represent them on the telecast and on the field. I mean, you got to like what you see if you're a Mountie fan. 38-3. We kind of talked about at the top. West, even though they were 0-5, they're still a good team, and they played a lot of teams pretty close and pretty well. And so for the Mounties to really just come out here, start fast, flex their muscle, jump out to a 35-0 halftime lead, and 38-0, and now it's 38-3 with just
listen, Coach, they scored 35. They're 0-5, but they scored 35 against Greenwood, 38 against Cabot, 48 against Muskogee, 21 against Fayetteville. So this is a defensive clinic that Coach Williams has put on today.
For sure.
That's Cam Cunningham.
He's going to try to get it to the edge right here. Here he goes.
Got some space, trying to get the crease right there. Finds it, cuts back. It looks like he's got some room. Oh, he tripped up at the 50-yard line. And another flag is down. Tripped up by number 29. That's Aiden Myers.
Man. We thought Cam was going to have one more set of fireworks for us. Great cutback right there. Boom. Got tripped up. They're going to call something somewhere.
Cam Cunningham has over 150 yards of kickoff returns this season. 1 touchdown. So the ball is going to be placed at the 36-yard line of the Mounties. The Mounties are going to bring out some of the skill positions. It's Nathan Herman out to the far side. That's Jagger Blockberger at quarterback.
Yep, the freshman in here getting Friday night reps.
That's Jack Harrell fighting his way. Parker Nix is out there as well at receiver.
They're going to call another penalty.
They did.
Not really sure.
Jack's got all that hair. That helmet keeps coming off Jack.
really sure what this is supposed to be.
We'll see what the white hat says. It's hard to see.
It looks like it's on Wes.
Yeah, it looks like the
So personal face mask. Okay.
Yeah, no wonder why his helmet came off.
Yeah,
It's not
and
the hair.
and that should be one where if it's a face mask, he should be able to stay in the game. But I think Coach Harbison is saying, "Hey, man, you're done. You're done for the night."
So
Get
in
you
comes
rested
Kevin Monroy at running back. Receivers are Parker Nix, Cooper Daniel, and Nathan Herman out to the far side. On the near numbers here is Xander Burke. Jagger Blockberger keeps it. Nice run, strong run by the freshman, number 3, Jagger Blockberger. Gain of 12. 1:56 left to go in the ball game. Looks like Coach Williams is taking the headset off down here. That's got to be a good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this run here by Jagger. Jagger by number 12, Layden Pelt. He's a senior. Jagger's back there along with Kevin Monroy, flanked. Xander Burke is a tight end here. Parker Nix to the near numbers. Jagger's going to keep it. Kind of weaves his way through the middle of the defense there. Finds some room, plenty of room actually. A great pickup on first down. 1:13 left to go in the ball game. This is just we talked about this. I had this night circled since the beginning of the season. This was going to be a true testament of where we are throughout the season. We mentioned it on the broadcast in the beginning, and I felt like this was coming. We are a very young team too, Coach. Very young.
Very small senior class.
A little quick hitch to Parker Nix. A little low.
But yeah, go back to what you were saying. It's a very junior-laden team. A lot of really good senior leadership, but not one for a 7A school. Not a very big senior class, and to come in here at West
and dominate, just absolutely dominated this game from start to finish. They, basically held West out of the end zone, who has been scoring an average of 28 points a game minimum, and that's going to be the last play of the ball game. As the Mounties line up at the 50-yard line for the handshake, come into West. Put it on a clinical offensively, scoring every possession in the first half to get up to 35-0 for the mercy rule in the second half. I just could not be more proud of this coaching staff, Harbison and Brill, all the guys, and what they've been able to accomplish here tonight.
Yeah, great overall win for the Mounties. And now you got another real test next week. There are no off nights in the 7A West. Now you're getting to go to a Springdale team, get to play them at home next week. And Springdale looks to stay undefeated. They were up 35-15 on Harbor. So
and Springdale just gets better and better, and they get more and more confident as they go along. So so we do have Springdale next week. They're going to be a very confident team, very good team, and so we're looking forward to that opportunity with that split, that veer offense they run. So it's a ball control. They control the ball a lot, and really proud of once again what the Mounties can do, and then the crowd support here. And folks, if you're listening tonight, thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate you out there. Coach Boatwright, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Zach Land, our engineer who puts this all together. Folks, hard-working guy, all the graphics, everything you see here. The team of kids that we have doing the videography, the cameramen, they're all just teenagers from the high school that he teaches at class too. So really proud of them as well. Folks, thanks so much. We'll see you next week as we'll be at home against Springdale. Have a great night. Go Mounties.